Obedience matters. Once upon a time, the people of Israel wanted a king to rule over them, just like the other nations had. So, God chose a tall and handsome man named Saul from the tribe of Benjamin to be their king. People thought he looked like a great king, and they were excited to have him lead them. At first, King Saul did well, and won some battles for Israel. Saul had a special job as king, to listen to God and lead the people wisely. The prophet Samuel guided and helped him, but over time, Saul started to make mistakes. He made mistakes and didn't do exactly what God said. One day, God gave an important job to King Saul. He told Saul to go and fight against a group of people called the Amalekites, because they had been very mean to the Israelites. God was specific about what Saul should do.
Destroy everything. Don't keep anything for yourself. All the animals, all the people, everything must be completely gone.
So, Saul gathered his army and went to fight the Amalekites. The battle was tough, but with God's help, Saul and his soldiers won. However, instead of doing exactly what God said, Saul made a mistake. He kept some of the best animals, and saved the Amalekite king, Agag, alive. This made God sad, because he wanted Saul to obey completely. God sent the prophet Samuel to talk to Saul about his mistake. Samuel told Saul that God was not pleased with him. God wanted complete obedience, but Saul had chosen to keep things for himself, instead of doing what was right. Because of Saul's disobedience, God told Samuel that he regretted making Saul the king. God wanted someone with a heart that would always follow his commands. This event, in the battle against the Amalekites, taught everyone the importance of listening to God and obeying Him fully. It reminds us that God's instructions are for our good, and He wants us to trust and follow Him completely. Even though Saul had moments of disobedience, we can learn from his story to always listen to God, follow His instructions, and trust that He knows what's best for us. God wants us to have hearts that love and obey Him. The story of King Saul teaches us the importance of listening to God and following His commands. It also reminds us that God looks for people with humble and obedient hearts. In the end, kids, the story of Saul teaches us an important lesson that listening to God and obeying His instructions is the key to a happy and successful life. God wants us to make good choices, just like He asked Saul to do. When we trust God and follow His way, we can avoid mistakes and enjoy the blessings He has for us. So, remember, be like Saul in his better moments, and choose to listen and obey God with all your heart. Moral: always obey God completely, because true success comes from following His guidance with a humble and willing heart. Thank you. We will see the next video.